Kieran, thanks for talking to us. Natural in a 3-game week for it to have somewhat of an effect on the players, but how did they come through the test at Bristol Rovers?
Yeah, there's been no big issues from that one, which is good. So I think everyone who was on that trip is fit and available again. So that's a positive. Of the other boys, we have Massimo back in training for the last couple of days, which is positive. No George yet or no Lee yet. So no, the group is strong in numbers and determined to go into the game on Saturday.
Hopefully not too long a term one for George.
We don't know yet. No, we don't know yet. He's having some scans and some assessments, so we'll know a little bit later.
Straight into the next, and the first of 3 out of 4 home games. What do you expect from Forest Green at Portman Road?
Yeah, it's an important game for us. Important game for them for different reasons. Of course, both teams are fighting for the points at the opposite ends of the table, and we need to be ready. Of course, they're going to come with a game plan, with a determination to get something out of the game, to make it difficult for us, and we need to make it as difficult for them as possible to come to Portman Road and feel like they're playing against a good team and a team that's going to give them a lot of problems. So we've got to create that, and that's the challenge ahead of us. One we're looking forward to. Again, I know the supporters will be there in good number, and it's up to us to go and get the performance and the result for them.
It's another one where the game against them at their place was quite a while ago, but is there too much you can take from that? Christian Walton, we just spoke to him, and he said it was a game where it had to stand up to some pressure, and in some ways we've had that recently over games as a whole, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, I don't think there's much from a tactical point of view or anything like that. It's a different team, different manager. They've played a different system. They've got a lot of new players in January. Of course, you're playing against a newly promoted side, which we were in the first game, and you know that's of course a big game for them early in the season. And for a lot of them, it'll be their first time at Portman Road, and we have to make that as challenging as we can for them. And make it a very difficult place to come and play. Of course, they'll be seeing it as an opportunity for them to come and show resilience and enjoy playing at our fantastic stadium. But we have to, again, focus on ourselves and deliver the very best that we can.
While there's that focus on every game as it comes, do you ever view like a selection of games coming up, whether it be 3 or 4, next 3 out of 4 at home? Is that something that you look at as a group?
Yeah, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Whenever we think it's right, we're aware that we have a run of games now at home, but to be honest, we haven't used that much this week. We know that we want to win the game. We've had a run of draws. When you come off of one of draws with a win, it becomes an unbeaten run, and that's what our priority needs to be now. It needs to be doing everything we can to get the 3 points, and we'll worry about what's coming next after that.
Tomorrow would have been Subby Robson's 90th birthday, a legend at Ipswich Town, but also a legend in English and world football. I just wondered what your thoughts are on marking the occasion and how much you knew about the great man.
Yeah, of course knew plenty growing up, and such an iconic figure and inspirational man, but it's been one of the really important and enjoyable parts of the job. Being in here is learning more about his experiences at Ipswich, which was maybe less documented and before my time. So, learning about his journey with Ipswich, his achievements here, his hardships in the early years, how he built the team and developed the team to become such a successful team has been fantastic. And of course, the career that he went on to have, and of course working with Jose as well, who learned a lot under him. He's obviously a very special man, a special part of the club's history and part of English football's history, and it's going to be fantastic tomorrow that the club, honour his what would have been his birthday in the right way.